What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over why your KD doesn't matter in Rainbow Six Siege. Before we go any further, links to all my socials in the description below, so make sure you go check those out. Now, one of my more previous videos was why your rank doesn't matter. If you missed that, make sure to check that out. I feel like it made a lot of really good points and cleared up a lot of good things that kind of lead into this video about why your KD doesn't matter. Now, I feel like what a lot of people care about in this game are those two things, your rank and your KD. If you're not Plat 2 with above a 1.0 KD, that means you're bad. If you're not this rank with this KD, it means you're bad. And I just think that's not true. If you look at lots of pro players, not even necessarily pro players, but just competitive players in general, lots of them have negative KDs because their job isn't to get kills. For example, on my team right now, I have like a negative 200 KD. I don't get a lot of kills, and lots of times I whiff, to be honest, but my job is not to get kills. My job is to drone. So 2 minutes of the round, I spend droning, I open a wall, I plant. That's what I do on attack. On defense, I sit on cams, I sit behind a shield. I play smoke on defense and hard breach on attack. So I sit behind a shield, I sit on cams, I throw my smoke canisters, and then I stop a plant. That's my job. Now, unlike my teammates like Barlow and Geek, who play entry, who play Ashen, Zofia, Jaeger, Vigil, all that, their job is to get kills. If they don't get kills, that's an issue. But basically, why your KD doesn't matter is this is not Call of Duty. This is not one of those games where it's a team deathmatch. It's just shoot everybody as fast as possible, kill as many people as you can. It's not that. There's so much utility in this game, especially during this current meta of the time of recording this, where literally all people do is play Jaeger, Wamai, a bunch of shields, Maestro, Goyo, Malusi, whatever it may be. So the attackers have to clear so much utility, clear all those items I just spoke of, and then they only have so much time to execute onto the site to plant the diffuser. Because the way this game is, the way it all revolves around the diffuser. If you remember, or if you realize, at the beginning of the round, it either says protect the bombs or find the objective and plant the diffuser. It doesn't say find everybody and shoot everybody or hold a bunch of angles and shoot everybody. It says protect the bombs and plant the diffuser. Because that's what this game is about. If you have somebody who just goes 1-for-1 over 9 rounds, they just spawn peek or get spawn peeked or just get a meaningless frag. And basically what a meaningless frag is, quickly side note, is if it's like a 1v4 and you sit on the roof and you get 3 kills or you get 2 kills, something like that, it boosts your KD, but it doesn't mean anything. You didn't do anything with that kill. Now an impact frag would be like you kill somebody like a Smoke or a Maestro or an Echo, somebody really important who still has utility. Maybe if you are attacking a site that's upstairs, you kill a Pulse, or you roam clear and you kill somebody with a C4, something like that. Now all kills do matter, but if it's like a 1v4 situation and you sit on the roof and you kill 2 people that run out, you might be like, well, look at me, I'm 4-1, when in reality, if you actually push the objective, you would be 2-2, maybe 3-2 at the best. And those kills just don't matter. And then people at the end, when you try and be like, hey, you're doing that wrong, you're playing wrong, it's like, well, scoreboard check, I have more kills than you, that means I'm better, when it really doesn't matter. Your kills don't matter. Now, kills are important. It's very difficult to win a round if you don't get any kills. People care about their KD and care about getting kills more than it really matters. Now, going back to my competitive example, there are people who literally have a negative KD by a lot, not just like -1 or -2, but like -9 in one game. And the reason for that is their primary job is just to drone people in, to tell people where the kills are, where they can get the kills, to open up a wall, to plant the diffuser, then to hold an angle. It all depends what role you play. In ranked, these roles aren't really as popular simply because it is ranked. People don't play it as competitively, but in a competitive experience or just in the highest level or the way the game is supposed to be played, not necessarily even the highest level, your kills don't matter because the teams are far more coordinated to where you can't just run in, get 1 kill and get traded out, go 1-for-1 and expect to win. That's just not how you win games. I'd rather have somebody on my team. I always talk about this whenever I'm streaming or just playing ranked. I don't care if you get a bunch of kills. If you go like, okay, there's an exception. If you go like 20-1, that's different than going like 9-5, something like that. Because I'd rather have somebody who doesn't get a lot of kills, doesn't have the greatest gun skill, but gives callouts, drones, open walls, uses utility, clears ADSs, clears shields, does everything right, and then if they can't get a kill, that's fine if they're able to plant the diffuser or do everything else right, and then leave it up to their team to get the kills. The game revolves around the bomb, as I keep saying. So your kills actually do not matter as much because the game is about the bomb. If you can kill all 5 people, you can still lose the game. If you kill nobody, you can win the game. Your kills don't matter if the bomb isn't planted or you can't stop them from planting the bomb. Now, that might result in getting kills to stop the bomb being planted, or getting kills might help you plant the bomb, but you can win or lose with getting all kills or getting no kills. It revolves around the bomb. With this topic, it comes with a lot of like self-security of not being super self-conscious about your KD and all that. Because for me, like I said, I have a negative KD. I don't really care too much about it. It's not my job to get kills. I can get kills if like the opportunity presents itself. I don't have the best gun skill, so I will get fried quite often. But I feel like I'm pretty good at what I do at droning and opening the wall and planting and playing smoke and doing all that stuff, because there is a need for that on every team. If you go onto a Discord or whatever, all it is looking for support players, looking for flex players, people that play flank watch, because everybody wants to be Ash and just run the building and shoot. When in reality, the way the game is played is the complete opposite of that. It's more about the smoke player, about the ace player, about the maverick player, all those types of players. So those are more important and more in high demand. So if you're trying to get into the game, I had somebody in my Twitch chat the other day talking about, oh, I want to get into comp and I have a 2 point something KD with Ash, but everybody's looking for a support. It depends how much you want to play competitively or just improve your game. If you want to just play Ash, then you can keep looking for a team until you find some team that wants you to play Ash. I feel like I reference this YouTuber a lot, Austin, but he has helped me a lot in this game, and I definitely recommend you check him out. But basically, he said that if you're looking for a team, teams are more inclined to take somebody that doesn't just play Ash, doesn't have the best aim, than somebody that only plays Ash and has good aim. Because what they see is, when do you say, I'm just a nuts aimer, I just play Ash? If you have an off day, you can't play somebody else, like a Sledge or a Buck, and play vertically, or play a Nomad or a Gridlock and watch flank. Even people like Bolo play Thatcher, because even though he has some of the best aim in the game, some of the best raw mechanics, he's flexible enough and understands the game enough to play a support player and still be one of the best players to ever play the game. So I hope this made you understand why your KD doesn't matter as much, and you can stop stressing about that and just focusing on playing the game correctly. If you enjoyed or learned something new, make sure to like and subscribe. All my socials are linked in the description below. Make sure you check those out. Thank you for watching. Peace out, gamers.